Okay, here I am again. I know the video is going to kind of get boring eventually, but I had the car back together again today, and as you see, everything's in, the bumper's on. I took it out for a drive. I drove it about 2.5 hours already. I ran out of gas, of course, going to the gas station. I didn't have gas in it. And then after that, she crapped out on me again, and turned out to be the gas adjusting valve wasn't out far enough, so the carburetor was starving for fuel. And then I'm driving along, and all of a sudden I see sparks on the floor, and the starter rod, which is right there. See my finger? Right there. That thing there, that nut wasn't there, and that locks it in place. But as you see, she's running really well. Right now I got her retarded, and if you look on the inside here, this on the Model A, by the way, if you see it the first time, this over here adjusts your advance, okay, and also your retard. Right now it's full retard, and you move it up, and you see how the engine picks up in speed because you're advancing it. So this thing, I got this thing running, so fully retarded all the way up, and you got 1, 2, 3 clicks, and that's where she really should run. And on the other side over here, this is a throttle, okay, so you can take your throttle and you have cruise control. See, you set it there, and if you notice how fast now the engine is running now. Now that sound you hear is the fan belt. I got to adjust the fan belt, the generator. So there you go. Kick it down. And over here, on this side, that's your heater. This is your heater. It's called a manifold heater. The air from the fan goes through here and goes over the exhaust manifold, which is right there, heats the air in there and goes into the cab of the car. Very efficient. Oh, the next thing I did, the headlights. I replaced the reflectors. Let me turn the headlights on so you see how well they work. Okay, the headlights, by the way, are in the center of the steering right here. Okay, now that's on right now. So look at these headlights. Look how bright they are. Pretty good, huh? Yeah, before you could hardly even see the bulbs. And on this car, when they made it in 1928, they only have one taillight. That's it. So that's pretty much all that is. Now, as you see on the interior, let me shut the lights off. That's the lights are off right there. And if you look over here, that's your little dashboard. Now, the speedometer, I put a new speedometer drive in. That's the drive right there, okay? Now, the speedometer is bad, so I had to send it out and get it rebuilt. And over here, the only gauge in this car is a fuel gauge, which is right there. Okay, I replaced the fuel gauge too, and that's the amp meter, that's charging. So you kick the engine up, you see how it charges? Okay. And of course, the fuel gauge is nothing but a little a little cork float on the rod. And here is the accessory light, the dash light they call it. See that? I even put a new dash light on it. So there you go, that's off. This over here is called a gas adjusting valve. Now the gas adjusting valve is what I had almost turned off, so the engine, stalled on me and stopped because it wasn't getting any gas in the float chamber. So, I had to turn it on. So this thing runs a 3/4 right now. So there you go, that's it. So now you know everything. Oh, those are the windshield wipers. I don't know if you can see them or not. That's the windshield wipers. This car has electric windshield wipers, big time. So that's pretty much it for now. Tomorrow I'll put the hood on it. I have 3 people who are very interested in the car, and they can drive it. If they never drove a Model A before, they have an experience. One guy is extremely interested in it, and he's a good friend of mine, so he's got first bids on it. But again, that noise is just a fan belt, so don't get nervous. I got to do something with that. So that's it for right now. She's running really well. Actually, looks pretty good too.